Hey everybody, this is Savannah Sanchez and I am the Digital Marketing Manager here at Common Thread Collective. Today I'm going to go over the 5 questions that all of your ads need to answer in order to be successful. So the 5 key questions that all of your ad creative and copy needs to answer is: what are you selling? Why should I buy? Why should I trust you? How is this better than your competitors? And how will this improve your life? So the first question seems so obvious. What are you selling? Sometimes we'll open up an ad inside an ad account that's struggling, and when you watch the ad, even the first 3 seconds of the video, you can't even tell what the product is. It's on average that people only watch 2 seconds of the ad creative before they scroll by. So it's so important that in your ad creative, whether it's a video or a photo, that the product is front and center and you can clearly tell what you're selling within the first 2 seconds of the video, or if it's a photo, that it's really obvious what you're selling. This also needs to be apparent in the copy, whether it's the headline or the top text. Clear always beats clever. So make sure that the end user can clearly tell what you're trying to sell. The second question that you need to answer in your ad copy and creative is: why should I trust you? What we need to remember is that consumers that are scrolling through their phone inherently hate ads, have no idea what your brand is, and have no real reason to care. We sometimes get so close to our brands that we know what we're selling and we know why we should buy because we understand that it's a great product, but you have to be able to effectively communicate that to the end consumer. So how do you do that? You have to build trust. So what the trust that you need to build is make sure that you add reviews into your ads, or say this is trusted by thousands of people, or see why women across the world are buying X, Y, and Z, or backed by 5-star reviews. So you have to build that trust, or else people inherently aren't going to want to buy your product. Your ad also needs to answer the basic question: why should I buy? There's so many competitor products out there and so many products that are sometimes just not that great, that people need really convincing evidence that your product is going to add value to their lives. The way you can do this in ad creative is you can show people using their product and service so that they can picture it for themselves too. It's really important in your ad copy that you're also mentioning the key value props to your product. What parts about your product makes you different than any of your other competitors, and why is this going to add value to my life? It's also important in your ad that you're able to effectively communicate why your product is better than your competitors. Your product should be unique and more valuable than the other competitors in the market, or perhaps you just have a better price. You have to be able to communicate that. One way you can do this is by posing a question, saying, do you have X, Y, and Z problem? Here's how our product can help, and here's why it's easier to use or better quality than your competitor products. The last point I want to make is to always remember WIFM. So what is WIFM? What's in it for me? That's always what the end consumer is thinking. So when you're making your ad, always have WIFM in mind. Well, I hope you guys use those 5 questions to create awesome ad copy and creatives. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. See you guys next week.